Hey guys, what's going on? I am back, and today I'm doing a video talking about The Walking Dead's ratings. Alright, so as most of you probably know, The Walking Dead's ratings for this first half of the season haven't really been doing so well. I mean, we know the premiere started out with over 17 million, which is the second highest compared to season 5's season premiere, which had 17.3 million, but still not bad. You know, some 17.03 for the season 7 opening, because of course everybody wants to know, what happened during the cliffhanger and who died. And then I know it's been steadily dropping. Episode 2, 12.4. Episode 3, 11.7, with episode 4 dropping down to 11.4, episode 5 down to 11, episode 6 down to 10.4, episode 7 with a little bit of a bump up, 10.48, and episode 8 with another small bump up to 10.58. And now with episode 9, just recently airing this past week, it got a pretty nice bump up, so it's back up to 12 million. So, I mean, can't go wrong. I mean, I know a lot of people have been, concerned. Some people have been, like worried about, oh, the ratings are going down, what's going to happen, and, all that sort of stuff. But, what do you think? Was it because of the people didn't like seeing, Rick and the group being so broken down and beaten and controlled? I mean, we've never really seen him like this before. We have seen him beaten down and, after Lori died and everything like that, and he was kind of going a little off the rails, or whatever you want to call it, a little unhinged. But it's really been nothing like this before. So I wonder, was it that because of, the ratings, dropping, and, people just didn't like seeing that? Or, I know a lot of people have been complaining about, the filler episodes, just showing off one or two characters per episode and stuff like that. So, but if you look overall, the show is not doing bad at all. I mean, this is just basically, as far as I know, this is just the live, the people who watch it, Sunday at 9 o'clock, the live viewers. But, once you start adding in the people who DVR it and stuff like that, show hasn't even been doing, really bad. I mean, episode 1, 17 million, and then another 4.5 million, people DVR'd it, so that's a grand total of, over 21.5 million. And then even, it just seems like more people are DVRing the episodes. Episode 2, 12.46, with about another 5.5 DVRing it, so it's still up to 17. We'll say about 18, because it's 17.95. So about 18. Same thing with episode 3, The Cell, 11.72 live, and then another 5.5 for DVR. So that's about 17 and a quarter. So, I mean, the lowest it went to was 15.1. Yeah, 15.1 million. Overall for everything. And that was, which one was that? That was episode 6, Swear. That's when it went all the way down to 10.4 live viewers, and then another 4.6 for DVR, so it brought it to 15.10. So, I mean, either way, the show is still doing, really good. It just, just by looking at like these numbers, I mean, maybe yes, the show has gone down from live viewers, but it just seems like a lot a lot of people are DVRing, watching it from DVR. There we go. Try to get my words out. Yeah, so it seems like a good amount of people are watching it just from the DVR. But, the show is making a comeback, so it did get a pretty nice bump up from 10.58 from the mid-season finale, Heart Still Beating, to Rockin' the Road, bumping it all the way up to 12 million, which you also got to not forget that the Grammys were also on, which, probably took, did a good chunk of, probably the viewers. I mean, it is the Grammys, so I'm sure a good amount of people started to watch the Grammys and stuff like that, wanted to see, certain performers, and I can't remember who was performing. There was a couple of people, online saying, oh, I need to watch whoever was performing, some live performance or whatever, but either way, not too bad, 12 million, even though going up against the Grammys and stuff like that, so I don't know. I think the show is making its nice comeback. I think it was, just the initial shock of episode 1, seeing Glenn and Abraham, seeing their brutal death, and I don't know. I guess maybe the filler episodes, but me personally, I had no problem with them because I enjoyed seeing the filler episodes. Filler episodes, I guess you can say it, but I thought it was good backstory and stuff like, well, not backstory, but it was good story. You get to see all the players of the game. You got to see, well, we already know Alexandria in our group. We got to see more of the Hilltop. We got to see, Maggie starting to slowly start to take over as being, the leader of Hilltop. Because we saw her stepping up when the Saviors attacked, and, Gregory was, like, nowhere to be found, and Maggie was out there, go take care of this, you guys, go, close the gate, you guys, go do this and that, so, we did see that, what was it, Cell, Cell, we got to see, the inner workings of Sanctuary with Daryl, and we did get to see, some backstory with Dwight and some of his story, with what happened to him after he went back. So I mean, there was some good things. Even Swear with Tara was a pretty good episode because we did get to see Oceanside. We did get to hear about that crazy story about what happened to them with the people of Oceanside rising up against Negan, and basically everyone from the age of, what was it, 12, 13? Yeah, I think it was like 13. Every male over the age of 13 got killed. So, we got to see that, or at least hear about that brutal story, that's pretty rough. Every boy over the age of 13 getting killed. So, we did get to see Oceanside, hear their story. So, there's another player in the game, I guess you can say it. I'm sure they'll definitely come in, I don't know, probably a few episodes from now, maybe, because, they have a really good reason for revenge. All the men just basically got killed, even the young men, young boys, whatever you want to call them, teenagers, they got killed, so there's another good reason for, them wanting some payback. So, there was a lot of good, interesting story. I know people want to see just a lot of action, lots of walkers, lots of everything, but, we did get to see all these different pieces, all right, here's the players of the game for the upcoming war that is going to be happen. So, we did get to meet all of them in the first half of the season, and now in the second half, we're gonna see it all come together and form a rebellion, basically, so they can fight back against Negan. But that was just basically just a little video talking about the ratings, because I know that's been like the huge topic the whole first half. Like everywhere you go, oh my god, The Walking Dead's ratings, oh, they dropped another million. Oh, they dropped another 3 million. Just on and on and on. That's all it was. So, but now it seems to be returning. It is bouncing back up to 12 million. So that's a pretty good jump up, I think. They haven't added in how many people watched it from DVR, so that is most likely going to be added in later. But as of right now, that was like 12 million live viewers. So it's I think it's starting to just smooth out, but that was just my my thoughts, my guesses on maybe why the show went down, and now everybody's seeing Rick rising up, seeing the not broken down, but the Rick we remember from, I don't know, season 5, the end of season 5 and stuff like that, when he took over. When he didn't really take over Alexandria, but everything that happened with inside Alexandria and stuff like that. The Savage Rick, there we go. So we're starting to kind of see the Savage Rick. He hasn't gone full savage, but he's getting there. But yeah, that's all I wanted to do, is just talk about the ratings and give my thoughts. But I think the show is starting to stabilize, and people are starting to come back on board, so. But yeah, that was just my little video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to drop it a like. That'd be awesome. If you guys like the channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button. That would be awesome. I am trying to work towards my goal of hitting 50 subscribers by the time PAX East rolls around in March. So if you guys are going to PAX East in Boston, I will be there Friday, Saturday, and possibly Sunday. I do have the 3-day pass. So if you're there and you see me, say hi. But that is my goal, is to hit 50 subscribers by the time PAX East rolls around. So if you like the channel, hit that subscribe button, and more videos on the way. Alright guys, see you next time.